What's going on, everyone? Alex Da Silva, Happy as Larry Group. I hope you are well and welcome to your daily dose of happiness. I hope you're having an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Today, I want to talk to you about being a conscious consumer. What does that mean? Buying consciously, of course. That makes sense, doesn't it? But no, from a place of want and need. How often do you go out shopping and you have your shopping list and you go into the shopping center or you go into the supermarket and you go through your shopping list, but when you go to the till, you always buy more than you need? Yes, guilty as charged. I do that, and it's something that I think we all do. I think it's something that we all do. But the reason I wanted to do this video today, and I wanted to talk about this, is more from a place of, are we thinking about what we're buying, how we're buying it, and why? Is it coming from that place of want, or is it coming from that place of need? Now, a place of want often comes from a place of scarcity, a place of, I want this now. I want this car, I want this house, I want this shoes, I want these bags, I want this coat, I want this dress, I want this clothing, I want this suit. And we often just buy because it's so easy to. Nowadays you can click on, online, and it arrives the next day or even arrives the same day if you're lucky. But why are we buying it? If we're buying it from a place of want, are we buying it from a place of because there's something missing from our lives? Are we buying it from a place of pain? Are we trying to fulfill something? Are we trying to fill a gap? Are you bored? Are you feeling low, depressed, stressed, anxious? Often, we don't look or think about these emotional needs when we're consuming. We're not thinking about when we're going out into the world and we're just consuming things, products, services. Why are we doing that? And I wanted to share this video today because, it came up this weekend, and it's something that I, think about often. And as I said, guilty as charged when it comes to going shopping and buying a few extra bits. And it's okay to do it every once in a while. Don't get me wrong. We all, sometimes we all just want something, and it's okay to have it. So it's not a place of saying you shouldn't buy things. It's more from understanding, do I want this or do I need this? And I've had to go through that understanding of, do I want this? Yes. Do I need it? Often no. And it's understanding that part of the need, because need, if you're fulfilled in your life, if you're fulfilled in mind, body, spirit, well, often or not, you don't need a lot. But you can have these things. So again, it's not from, if you're happy, joyful, fulfilled, or if you're enlightened in your life, then you shouldn't have anything. No, far from that. So I don't want that to get misunderstood. But what I want you to think about is, how are you feeling emotionally when you're buying something? When you're making that exchange, how are you feeling? Because this is a huge one for me. And I share, let me know whether you relate to this too. Because often when I buy something that I need, it feels great. I buy it because I need it, and and it's something that I look forward to, something that I'm going to be using for a purpose, and obviously I need it. So the energy from that is, I'm happy about it, I get excited, and it's something that I know I'm going to make use of. And when I buy something from a place of want, I want it, but I know I get that gut feeling sometimes when I want something that I don't really need it, I shouldn't really buy it, but I just want it. And often when I'm feeling restless, irritable, discontent, something, I've got a busy head, or, if there is any stress, anxious, if I'm anxious or depressed, that we all feel, these are things that we all experience. I want to to consume something. I want something to make me feel better. I want something to make me feel better. Listen to what I just said. I want something to make me feel better. Is that wrong? No. But if you're doing it constantly, or if you're doing it to an excess, if it's becoming an obsession, if it's becoming something that you are constantly on that phone ordering, there is constantly people knocking on your door saying your delivery, or you're going out and you're buying much more than what you need, then be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself, you know? And how is it making you feel once you get it? Because often when I've bought things that I've wanted, it's made me feel good for a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month or so. But then afterwards I was like, oh, well, I've got another one of these. Didn't really need it. So are you just trying to fix on something immediately instead of actually dealing with the root of the problem? That's a huge one. Are you trying to fix on a temporary need to help you fix, a problem? Are you not looking at your problem? Are you not looking at what's going on for you? And guilty, I've been there myself, and I understand what that process feels like. But what I didn't notice is I was doing it without even realizing. I was just buying things because I thought I needed them. I was just buying things because I wanted them and didn't understand the difference between want and need. And often what I started to realize with myself is I was often just buying things to sort of fulfill this emptiness that I had, in my life. And I started to see that this wasn't actually bringing me any joy. There was no purpose to the things I was really buying. And I have things that I've bought, I've got expensive suits and shirts and, and shoes. At one point I had like 30 pairs of shoes and trainers and other stuff, and a lot of it I didn't even use. So I gave a ton of it away because I have no purpose to them anymore. So what I did is I cleaned out, and that's not just with clothes, that was other stuff too, and started to realize, you know what, let me start to just focus on things that I need. Let me see how that makes me feel. And I still buy things. I still have a phenomenal life. I still have really cool stuff, and I still go out and do everything that I want in life. But because I've changed my mindset around these things, because I worked on my emotions and what was going on for me, I started to see that actually a lot of the things I want, I don't need. So I just wanted to do this little video just to kind of share and to see whether there is some similarity there with you. Are you going through it now? Have you been through it before? What did you do that helped you to change? Did you work through those emotions and realize actually I was buying on emotions? A lot of the times we do. I was consuming on emotions, and we do. The adverts that are out there are all about attracting our emotions, and they grab them really well, especially those M&S adverts. I love food, so these M&S adverts, man, they always get me. But thankfully there's not one near me, so otherwise I'll be broke and very, very obese. But I just wanted to sort of share this because this is something that I still go through. I still go through, and and I see the sort of the funny side of it as well, but I don't want to miss out on the important side of it, which is about be conscious of how you're consuming things, be conscious of why you are consuming them, and try to understand whether you want something or whether you need it. Because again, even think about it, when you pick something up and you go buy it, if you buy it because you need something, like, oh, I've been really looking forward to buying this, and you go and you buy it and it makes you feel really, really good, and you're so happy that you did because you're going to make real use of it, then you've bought it for a need. If you're just buying something and you don't really need it, but you buy it because it's going to make you feel okay now, or you're going to love it for a week, or you're going to wear it once and then never wear it again, make that decision. But be honest with yourself. The hardest thing with this one is being honest with yourself, because if you can understand and if you can be honest with yourself that something isn't right with your emotions, then you then need to realize that something needs to be done. You need to work through these emotions. So Leave your comments. Let me know, what kind of consumer are you? This is a really interesting one, so I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below. Have an amazing day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and if you like the videos, if you love them, subscribe, because I do these videos every single day, and I love our community, how it's growing, how we're all communicating with each other, and how we're constantly supporting. It's so beautiful. Be great, be fantastic, and be absolutely phenomenal today. And I'll speak to you again very soon. Take care.